What's up, you guys, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Eric Smells, and thank you once again for joining me here today. And in today's review, I wanted to do a New Balance pickup review. And if you're tapped in with New Balance like that, then you're well aware of their mainline series, the 990s. Pretty much has been a staple in their rotation ever since they debuted back in the early 80s or something like that with the 990. And then they since have had a V2, a V3, a V4, a V5, and most recently they debuted the V6 in their standard gray, New Balance gray colorway, which were super dope. But I don't know, just the $200 mark is getting increasingly more expensive. So I feel like you gotta be picky choosy with the ones that you do purchase. I can't just buy all the colorways. So this recent gray day, they did debut a brand new colorway, which I managed to get my hands on. So here are the Teddy Santa's 990 V6s in that gray day colorway. Let me go ahead and show you what they look like. Whoo! It was just rain, I was waiting for the right colorway, and I just decided to, just drop the money on these guys because I'm going to get a lot of wear out of these. So I'll go ahead and I'm going to give you guys some close-up shots of these 990s, as well as a little bit of sizing questions and comfort questions, because this is a new silhouette, so kind of want to get all those answered before you pick up a pair, especially for that $200 mark. So, and after that, I will top it off with some fits on how I think I would wear this. So yeah, guys, enough blabbering. Let's get right into the video. So once again, these are the New Balance 990s in the V6 silhouettes. And this specific pair comes in the New Balance Gray Day colorway. So Gray Day, if you're not familiar, is their annual tradition that they do. It's almost like a Yeezy Day or like an Air Max Day to Nike. But I'm pretty sure it was the anniversary of when the 990 series did debut. Fact check me. I don't know if it's when the company was founded, but every year they release about a handful of shoes. But I feel like this year's was crazy. They dropped eight different pairs. So anywhere from the fresh foam runners to some straight up just new ones like this. So I'll go ahead and post a picture of all of them so you can take a peek. And a lot of them are still available. So if you ever curious about copping a pair of these, you can go check out the New Balance website. But yeah, let's get some close up shots of this. Look at how nice that suede is. Got the 990 logo right there. Got the New Balance Made in USA branding back there. And just look how fucking fat that stack is. That's some junk in the trunk for sure. What is it? What was that? What was the Discord kid? The Thug Shaker. Anyway, yeah, so it's got end cap technology as well as fuel cell down here. So honestly, if you guys have not tried New Balance's fuel cell technology, their actual running technology, stupid comfy. You're really on a cloud. It might be in the danger if you like a straight up cloud kind of, you're melting into your shoes. If you don't like that, you may be a little bit disappointed in this, because this is just straight up you're leaning back when I put these on. I'll show them closer when I put them on feet, but straight buttery ride. I'm actually going to go ahead and say, not to be controversial, but compared to the V4s or V3s, these take it by a long shot. These are so comfortable. I just came back from vacation, and I brought a pair of V4s that I will show on this, a comparison video. But this I wish I bought a pair of these to vacation, because these would be so comfy. I can use these all day, and I feel like my feet would not be sore at all. So yeah, you got the V6 logo. The one thing I did not like, honestly, is going to be this. This is the ton is a little flimsy compared to the other models, but that's my only real gripe. I think there's the inside, not too squishy here. Honestly, would be a good running shoe. I know people don't normally run in their 990s, but if that's what you're deciding, I would pick up a pair, honestly, low key. So yeah, that was the 990 V6. And for my next part of the video, I am going to show you a comparison between some V4s and V3s, because the sizing on this is a little weird compared to those. So yeah, let's get right into that. Alright guys, for the next portion of the video, I kind of wanted to compare the V6s with some previous iterations of the 990 series, just to really drive home the size difference, because I kind of want to let you know ahead of time, the sizing on the V6s is a little weird. I find that they're really long but narrow, so sizing down might not always be the smartest thing. So luckily I did have a pair of previous 990s that I do have in my collection. So I'm going to go ahead and compare them. They're the exact same size for all three of these. It's a size 7.5. And just to really show you the lengths and the widths kind of, difference between them. But I got a pair of V3s in that Kith colorway. And a pair of, infamous Jowns in the V4. So yeah, let me just go ahead and compare the two. And first, yeah, let me just show it off, because when I was talking about earlier when I just came back from vacation, like I wore these every day of vacation, the V3s in the Kith Genesis colorway. So super dope, super understated, like nobody even knew what they really were, I bet. But honestly, I wore the pair of these and some 2002 Rs, and these are just so much more comfier for longer. I feel like they're relatively the same the first few hours, but I was walking all day type shit, and these were just like my feet were so comfortable after I took these off. So can't really say that with the 2002 R. But I also want to show you the the controversial Jound pair of V4s in this like really really dark navy. Like some people think it's black for some reason, but this is just straight up the darkest navy ever. A little bit controversial because they were a little bit pricey with the collaboration and all, and they were made in USA pair, I'm pretty sure. But are they? Hold up. In USA, yep. So yeah, I would and these are honestly my most worn pair of pretty much shoes ever, really. I always, anytime I go out for a little bit, I'll throw these on feet. But yeah, I just already want to show you, like, look at the width on this compared to, yeah, I'm not sure if, and again, I'll line them up at the bottom here, but, so yeah, I mean, you can kind of already tell that the V4s are the shortest and the, girthiest, and these come in a second, so I'm just going to put them by narrow, like, look, you can tell so, yeah, just look how narrow the V6s are compared to the V3s and V4s. Definitely the girthiest is going to be the V4s. So this is just in order of narrowness. So I don't know. Even though they're the same size, like look how long that is compared to the... Let me line them up again. My bad. Luckily they don't really look long or anything like that, but even just side by side with the girth, like you can really see. And I'll go ahead and show you the... Let me do them in order. Yeah, this is the sole difference between the three. So yeah, I don't know. So that would be my review of these guys. Like, they're just a little bit long. I'm actually gonna go ahead sometime this week. I might try on a pair in a different local store that I got in a size 7, so even smaller than what I originally wear, just to see if they're a little bit better. But they're doable. I can really rock them, but we'll see. This is just kind of a first looks kind of review, so I will update you guys and see how they fit after a while. But yeah, that is the 990 V6s. So for the first fit, I got the 990 V6s on foot. I actually have a pair of vintage Wranglers as my bottoms, which are actually a nice alternative to some Levi's or some Lees. Don't sleep on them whenever you go thrift for some. I have a vintage flip, like a skate tee, nice and, faded out, super dope. Some little chromey, and topped off with my St. Michael's cap. So yeah, definitely more of a casual fit, and definitely something that I'd wear day to day, so regardless of the weather. Cool. For the second fit, I got the 990 V6s on foot once again. And guys, I did get a little groovy. I did get a little jiggy. And I did find this like matching 70s suit when I went thrifting last time. And, I've been wanting to rock it. I got a vintage 80s Disney ringer, topped off with a Moa Lola trucker that I always rock. And yeah, guys, let me know how I did. Definitely, I think a little more dressed up, but I still wanted to add that like vintage little flair to it. So yeah, guys, let me know how I did with this one. If you see this guy up in the club line, are you letting him in? Are you kicking him out? Let me know. And once again, that was the New Balance 990 V6s in that gray day colorway. I hope you guys enjoyed the review. I hope you enjoyed the close-ups of these guys. I hope you really enjoyed the sizing, and I really hope that did help somebody out there because, you know, with every debut model or silhouette, you kind of want to be careful with the sizing. You can't just assume that they're all going to be the same. Like I did show previously, I did compare them to some previous ones that I did purchase, and even though it's the exact same size across the board, I feel like these guys were just a little bit narrow and long. So take that as you will. If you got some long ass feet, I definitely think you can size down with that. But if you got some like girthy feet, you know, you got some small but chunky feet, I'm not really sure if sizing down is going to be the move, just because it might be, you know, might pinch you in the toe area. So I don't know. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Hope you enjoyed the fit picks. And yeah, let me know, guys. The 990 V6 in the Gray Day colorway. Do you guys fuck with these? Did you fuck with any other colorways? I personally, the next one that I'm really looking forward to is the second Action Bronson pair. That like all blue pair. It looks so fucking beautiful. Like I need those for myself. But yeah, they had these. They also had them in that debut gray colorway. The Action Bronson, like Pickle Rick colorway, as well as the newer like black pair that I will post up here. But yeah, so they're just slowly, you know, pouring out the colors. So hopefully there might be a colorway for you out there. And yeah, guys, let me know how you fuck with them.